Hey guys, Bushcraft Jerry here. Another episode of Backyard Bushcraft. And today I want to make coffee. And I have a fire going over there. That fire pit is too big for the grill I have to boil water on. I'm going to try to improvise a way to keep my bottle above the fire without a grill. And yeah, so I'm going to take this stick and my knife, and I'm just going to try and improvise a toggle of sorts. So I don't have a saw, so I'm just going to use my knife and work it around. The what?
The cake.
Yeah. So this is the little piece I have, and just by working a groove around the stick with my knife, I was able to get this piece cut off. So I'm going to make another groove. You want to be careful doing this because I am pretty close to my hand, but I'm not doing anything too crazy. I guess I could flip it over. I cut that little notch in. It's very crude, but so basically this will allow me to tie a piece of string around there, and because I have that notch, it'll keep the string from sliding back and forth. That's the idea anyway. My string, and I'm not going to want a very, very long piece either. Just, I don't know, I think a foot should do me good, but I'll make it. The knife I'm using is the Condor bush lure. I've heard a lot of good things about this knife, so I decided to pick one up, and I'm going to be using it today. So what I'm going to do, I'm not sure what this knot or whatever this system is called, but basically I'm going to double the string over on itself, wrap it around the stick or the toggle, feed it through that loop I just made, pull it tight, and cinch it down. Then I'm going to take my water bottle, which already has water in it, and now that I'm seeing the mouth of this, I'm hoping my toggle is long enough. But I'm going to take it and just insert it in there, and that'll just hang suspended over my fire. This is the stick I'm going to use. And I'm just going to tie a quick overhand knot. Overhand knot's about the only knot that I know really well. It's the easiest knot to do, for me at least. I'm not very fluent with a lot of knots, but I am learning. I'm actually trying to put emphasis in to knots at this point and learn more knots, but just a quick overhand will do just fine. So there I have my tripod on a stick, or not tripod, but stick. So this is the system I made, not created or invented, to keep my water bottle above the fire. So that's kind of the setup I have. I haven't really done this before. Just the theory of it should work. The only thing I'm afraid of is I'm not sure how heat resistant that string is, because you will lose to gravity every time. But if that string holds long enough for that water to boil, we should be in business. I have a log keeping that end from kicking up, so now I just wait for my water to boil. I'm not sure if you can hear or see that, but I know it's a small mouth, but that's what makes this toggle easier. But my water is boiling now. It's boiled over a little bit already and spilled over, so I know it's ready. It's hot enough for me to make coffee. So the problem I have now is that bottle is too hot to touch to pour the water into my cup. But I have a solution for that. But first, let me just put some actual coffee grinds, instant coffee grinds, into my pot. Just do, I don't know, 2 teaspoons should be good. Put that down. And one of the things I like having with me is a cotton bandana, or any bandana. They come in so handy for so many things. And because I don't have an oven mitt or leather gloves or anything as protection between my hand and that hot bottle, I'm going to be using my bandana. If I had a baseball cap, I'd use that. But this is what I got, so this is what I'm going to use. So I'm now pouring the water. My hands are totally fine. When I'm making coffee in the morning at home, I like it cream and sugar. But when I'm out here bushcrafting, I like black coffee. I don't know why. When I'm inside, I don't like black coffee, but when I'm out and about doing stuff, I like my coffee black. It's about the only time I like my coffee black. I don't understand it, but that's just the way it is. So thank you for joining me for this video for episode 2 of Backyard Bushcraft. And this video wasn't exactly planned. I was just out here making a fire in the backyard, and I wanted coffee. And I didn't want to run inside to make coffee. So I decided to make coffee out here. I realized I didn't have a grill. So I decided to make this suspension system so I could have my bottle of water up above the fire, and it worked good. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think a bowline knot would have worked better than just an overhand, but it worked. The system works. So thanks for joining me, and tune in for episode 3 of Backyard Bushcraft. Thanks for watching, guys.